Video games are a lot like a lot of the other industries in the world, especially music and television and movies and things like that. Meaning that, it's all entertainment, and other entertainment bases have, award shows and these big type shows and announcements and stuff like that. And, video games really only has the one award show, which I think is fine. I mean, there's lots of awards for sure. Like every outlet does an awards thing, but in terms of like an award show where you're gonna have big reveals and stuff like that, there's only one, and so gamers, rightly so, get excited about this. And today's the big day. Actually, the Game Awards are tonight. It's an exciting time. I think everybody's stoked about what's coming up. There's a lot of cool games and stuff to look at. There's so many great things to be excited about being a gamer. And for me personally, I think it's just one of those things where I look at this and I go, oh man, I was so negative for so long. Maybe that was affecting some of my outlook on video games, and I hated being like that. And so now it's, for me personally, I can sit there and go, I'm having a blast with these video games, and I'm sorry that things kind of turned out the way they did previously, with how I was. It's just enjoying. And people probably noticed I'm around a lot less on social media and other things, and it's just really how I plan on living my life. I don't want to be negative all the time. I don't want to be upset. That's just how it's going to be from now on. So I know a lot of people are going to probably have a tough time dealing with that, but this is huge news. This leaked out today. Big Xbox stuff. I want to get into it. It's going to be a topic you don't want to miss. Hey there, everyone. I'm the Crap Gamer, and of course, this is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice a few cool changes around here, but hopefully that doesn't stop you from giving us a like and possibly consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me and my silly YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. Now, there's obviously going to be a lot of things that we look forward to at the Game Awards. I can remember, okay, there used to be the Spike TV Game Awards, but the first one where Jeff Keighley has done them on his own, like the big reveal was Godzilla on PlayStation, right? Like, no, seriously, that was the big reveal. For that year. And then, it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so obviously the industry keeps giving them bigger and bigger things to announce. In fact, in 2019, Microsoft unveiled the Xbox Series X and Hellblade 2. So that's a heck of a thing to have at the Game Awards. And, I find that to be pretty incredible. And as far as I could tell, it looks like we're going to have some huge announcements and some gameplay. And I wanted to go over that because there is a lot of stuff. But I do want to make sure that I present this in the right way. That this right now is just rumors. I'm not saying that it's fact. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying that it is rumors. And you know what? That's, take it for what it is, because really it kind of, anything can happen at these type of things, So with that being said, there's a lot of things going on that's rumored right now. So basically, obviously, it looks like, according to multiple people, long-awaited Xbox Series X console exclusive is reportedly set to rear its head during the Game Awards. Xbox has released major Xbox exclusive in the form of Forza Horizon 5 and, of course, Halo Infinite. Looking ahead, obviously, Xbox has a lot of games like Elder Scrolls 6, but that's probably maybe even next gen. Starfield, The Outer Worlds 2, Everwild, the new Forza Motorsport, Perfect Dark, Fable, State of Decay 3, Avowed, and much more. Some of these games are highly anticipated, but not many more as anticipated as Hellblade 2, since it was first revealed a couple of years ago at the Game Awards itself. Another upcoming game from the Xbox Game Studios, Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2, was first announced at the Game Awards, in other words, 2 years ago. Since then, we've absolutely seen nothing of the game, or at least anything, very interesting. I mean, we've seen some clouds, in a simulation type deal, and we've seen some things like that, but word of the game is actually returning to the show that it was first announced to. Comes way of an insider who's been making a lot of headway recently. Doesn't say anything much more besides that there's going to be a reveal for the game. Now listen, it's cool that we've actually had this game to kind of look forward to. Listen, these aren't my type of games, but I do want to say, it could be my type of game if they changed the gameplay and got rid of like the puzzles and stuff. I know people might think that's against what the game is about, but honestly, wouldn't the game be better just as a hack and slash game? To me, it would be. Like, I understand what they were going for with the small budget and the small team the first time around, right? And you had to pad out the length of the game and stuff like that. But now to me, it seems like, hey, you got money, you got time, you got developers, and it's just one of those things that happens. And for me personally, I like the fact that people can be excited about this. But Hellblade 2 obviously isn't the only game that people want to see, and there's also heavily rumored now that there's going to be a couple of other games that could potentially be at the Game Awards as well, including Fable and Avowed, which I think would be great. A lot of people are saying, Fable probably not. We won't see much from Fable next year or whatever. Listen, personally, I think Fable is my most anticipated game from Xbox. I love the series. I can't wait to see what they are doing with it. But now it looks like we're going to be seeing something from Fable. And you have to remember, Fable has already been in development since 2018, believe it or not. So that's already 4 years, going into 5 years. And while I don't really expect it to release next year, it's a possibility. Like, I still think probably 2023 might be the better year to release it. But this is very much interesting news as well. And I'm going to link this as well. It says the Game Awards Gala will take place on December 9th. That is tonight. The event has grown exponentially in years, which is what I was already saying. Being that many publishers look at it as the perfect showcase to show your game to the world. At the moment, we know that it'll be a great event. We must not forget that TGAs were on the stage were chosen by Microsoft to show Xbox Series X and Hellblade 2. Now, a few years after the start of the gala, a Forbes journalist has confirmed that at tonight's gala there will be two heavyweights from Xbox Game Studios, the new Fable, and Playground Games, the long-awaited Avowed from Obsidian. As confirmed by the journalist, both games will be at the gala tonight. It's not known if it'll be gameplay or simply with a trailer, but the mere fact that they are present is very good news for Xbox players and the rest of platforms that want to see good news and good games shown off at the event. So I think that's really cool. Again, I don't look at this as something that is a foregone conclusion. I expect that we will see some kind of reveal from Xbox Game Studios, and Hellblade makes a lot of sense. Will we see Fable and Avowed? I don't know. Both those games were mysteriously absent from Xbox's E3 this year, so I think that it would make sense. But we definitely would need to see some kind of gameplay trailer, because the simple fact is, we've already seen the little teaser trailers. So what we need to see now is the actual gameplay, at least a little bit. It can be some cutscene too, but I think all of us are pretty much in agreement that, hey, we really would love to see some gameplay for this game, and it makes a lot of sense to get that out of the way. I know a lot of people probably have some different expectations for what to see at a show like this. I personally, like I said, I have a lot of expectations myself. It really just comes down to what I'm looking forward to, and the excitement of seeing new games and stuff like that. Now that the pandemic is slowly starting to cruise out of the way, we're definitely going to see some new reveals, and next year looks to be just an incredible year from a video game standpoint, and I don't think there's anything much more that us gamers can ask for at a time like that. I do hope that we continue to see some growth and stuff like that. So hopefully, what do you guys want to see though? I mean, you guys want to see Hellblade 2, Avowed? You guys want to see some Fable? A Fable would blow my mind. I mean, that would make my day. Honestly, it might even make my year if it's some gameplay. So with that being said, I'm going to link all of this in the description. You fine folks can check it out. Let me know what you think, because it's super important. Please like the video if you enjoy the content. Thank you so much. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crapgamer 'em up. Crapgamer out.